Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. So the title of this talk is the next 4 years. Harnessing the energy of our ancestors. Book ban, the book ban that's going on, to block book or to ban books that have been in schools, been in libraries for years. And they're wanting, seems to be, suppress some of our Black history in those books by banning them. And then toxic-free natural hair care advocacy. So, peace and blessings. This is Reverend Empress Chakra Wanda, and I am bringing this transmission to you. I want to share with you what I felt about November the 5th, the results thereof. I didn't dive deeply into, all of the communication that was going on and public airways, TV, radio, any of that, social media. And I made my decision on November the 5th. And, so the aftermath, where we are, is so quiet now. There were a lot of calls that I received. There were clients that would encourage me to participate, in some of the calls that were happening. And a lot of times I couldn't do it because I was busy. But I knew exactly what I would, the decision I was going to make on November 5th. And I wanted to know my clients that wanted to keep me informed about what was going on in the community as a part of supporting a decision the other way. So we have November 5th, and I have no calls coming in. And it's very amazing to me. Why aren't we coming together afterwards? What are we advocating for? So I've decided 3 areas that I'm going to be committed to. And I'm going to provide information in the description of this video as well. Links. So first links will be about harnessing the energy of our ancestors. Harnessing the energy of our ancestors. So as I began my Sankofa journey, doing my ancestry and genealogy, so far I've been able to reach to do a story about my great-great-grandfather who placed a claim with the government for items stolen off his land, off his farm during the war between the Union and the Confederates. This is in, I don't know if it was in the 1800s. I believe that the war took place. I don't know if it was before 1700 into 18, but so my great-great-grandfather submitted a claim. Don't know if he knew that the payment, if he was approved, wouldn't come for another 2 to 5 years. And so, looking at that energy of my grandfather, he had to travel from Fairfax, Virginia to Washington, D.C., and that wasn't easy. He had a horse and buggy, I'm sure. That was the transportation of that time. But to know that my grandfather just held his ground. And so I can bring that energy into the present moment. I'm more determined than ever to understand and learn more. I'm being introduced at the age of 65. I'll be 66 in 2 weeks. And I'm being introduced to, through my genealogy, through my family members that I never knew of or knew about. And that they were literally advocating for today's, for the times at that time to stand up for their rights. So I can bring I bring forward the knowledge of my ancestors into the present moment, which fuels me to create legacy, which is more defined. And that is to be involved, to be an energy that contributes to the highest possibility for all of us as Black people. The second thing that I am doing is getting involved with the book ban effort to unban the books, but to provide a way. I'm still just learning, possibly, of knowing where or listing or contributing to small libraries, or I don't know what's going on. I don't know yet. I'm going to connect with someone that has a chapter in the NAACP. But I want to be involved with helping our children understand and read some of these books, or if not all of them, and just know more about our true Black history, which goes into, again, understanding where they come from. Yeah, and harnessing the energy from that, harnessing the energy from the books that are banned, harnessing awareness of the authors that brought those stories to us, the true, the poetic, and the soul defining. And I wanted to make people aware. I came across some information with regard to the work that I do. I am a private salon owner for 10 years for natural hair, specifically crochet braid styling, and specifically for women with hair loss within that specialty. And so I went to a conference October, the first weekend of October, back-to-back lectures, presentations. It's a collaboration. It was a collaboration between dermatologists and stylists. And there were a lot of quiet aha moments. But the main things that came out of it, they made us aware of how to research and look for, first of all, identify scalp issues, not diagnosing, but just to be internally aware of what we're looking at when we're working with our clients. Also to be mindful of our practices of styling and getting the end result of a style for a client, and what products we're using, and how to search for or be aware of the top toxic ingredients, and then how to research that those ingredients are not in the hair care products that we use. On top of that, it has dealing with the actual hair itself. Synthetic hair is toxic, and as of January 1st, and I've already communicated with many of my clients, but January 1st, no more synthetic hair. I'll be phasing people out. In other words, I'm going to give them 1 or maybe 2 times to finish out their stash of hair that they got. And then we're converting to human hair or a synthetic hair alternative. What else? So human hair, and then a crochet human hair, and then synthetic hair alternative. So I'm going to put below links, like I said, to book bans, to how to get started with your ancestry research, and then information about toxic free hair. Also information below that on understanding what is toxic about the hair. There's 2 videos by an actual physician, and then there's some links to some studies done, research done by like NIH and 2 other places. So enjoy browsing through the links below, and post below and comment. What are you doing as a part of your legacy in this particular time as we move into the next 4 years? Are you going to get involved with the book ban? Are you going to start doing your ancestry and genealogy for your family? Are you a natural care? Are you a feminine? A woman that wears natural protective styling, and you've been using or receiving into your head or getting someone to install in your head synthetic hair? You're going to want to look at these links. And those of you that look at the hair situation, look at every single link that I posted underneath there. It's time for us, when we know better, we should do better, right? So thank you for watching. What is your legacy? What are you planning on doing for the next 4 years right away to make a difference? Take care.